What is the most important algorithm on YouTube? Well, I'm here to tell you, it's not this, it's not this or this, it's definitely not this, and I'm afraid to say it's not even this. It's this. You need to get inside the mind of your target audience and figure out what they watch, so that YouTube can recommend your videos to those viewers rather than turning you off. The best way to engage viewers on YouTube is through topics they are interested in, as well as concepts that intrigue them. You might call this a video idea. And what we're going to do today is show you how to unlock this YouTube algorithm. And it starts with your channel. Every time you publish a video, your audience and YouTube learns a little bit more about you, and so does vidIQ. Our new daily ideas tool will match up your content with similar channels and suggest brand new video ideas. You can decide whether to save or dismiss each one up to a total of 50 ideas every single day. Every idea can be matched up against the top ranked videos on YouTube, where you can research the thumbnail and the title, even watch the video itself. The Daily Ideas tool is available with free access to any channel of any size on any video topic, and there's even a mobile version for some of that swipe right, swipe left action. Should you need it, this tool will comfortably suggest over 1,000 video ideas every single month. So you'll never have to worry about finding the right video topics to interest your viewers ever again. But what about those concepts that are going to intrigue those viewers? Let's take a look. A few years back, the simple task of trying to record your iPhone screen was far more difficult than it should have been, and when I wanted to know how to do it, it took me hours to figure out. What frustrated me most was that the internet couldn't provide me with an answer, which in this day and age sounds ridiculous. The solutions that I did find were either plain wrong, badly out of date, or just really badly worded. So once I knew the answer to how to record your iPhone screen, I said to myself, you know what, I can do a better job. And I did. It's how I built my first YouTube empire, and who knows, if I hadn't joined up with vidIQ, I still might be making such videos on the topic today. Simply put, the more rare the knowledge, the more valuable it becomes. With that in mind, let's apply some very simple logic. If there is a question within your video topic space that cannot be answered with a simple search on the internet within 30 minutes, you need to find out that answer and make a YouTube video about it. This is how dozens of small YouTube channels had breakthrough content earlier this year, showing people how to get Clubhouse invites. A knowledgeable few took advantage of a sudden demand for crucial information. All right, very quick question regarding the vidIQ YouTube Studio. Light mode versus dark mode. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Of course, if you ask the same question about the YouTube layout theme, dark mode resoundingly wins every single time. It just so happens to be that you're all oh so very wrong. When you take two popular things from your video topic and pit them against each other, it forces the viewer to make a choice, and it divides opinion, which creates intrigue. The advantages of this video format are manifold. It can help viewers make purchasing decisions, inform the viewer of the counter side of a debate, build conflict and tension in a story, and of course, create controversy and heated debate. You also get the added benefit of being able to use at least 2 keyword phrases in your content, likely increasing its discoverability. More often than not, this is a play on the human algorithm. You have to find things that the viewer actually cares about. So when it comes to growing a YouTube channel, subscribers versus watch time, the answer's neither. It's actually return viewers. The easiest way to get started with this type of video is to put a keyword into the YouTube search bar, add versus, and boom. Plenty of suggestions for you to start researching. Yeah, I might need to explain this one a little bit. So first off, we start off with the best, worst, cheapest, tallest, fastest, something. That might be cameras, or movies, or travel destinations. Basically, something. Then, and here's a really important bit, you attach these somethings to your target audience of somethings. For example, if your video is about the best camera under $500, you're instantly establishing that your target audience is for viewers on a certain budget. If you change the title to Best Camera for Professional YouTubers, then all of a sudden, you're targeting a very different audience, albeit within a very similar video topic. Another couple of random examples will be worst movie blockbusters of 2021. Most economical lawnmower for large gardens. Or the rarest loot boxes, items, weapons for Minecraft, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto. Again, your knowledge of your video topic will take you much deeper than the general suggestions I've offered you here. The key is to get inside this YouTube algorithm so that the viewer says to themselves, this video's for me. Listicles certainly aren't new. They are the classic, tried and tested video concept that's proven to work and are hidden in plain sight everywhere. You're watching one right now. Again, this can be the best, worst, top, tallest, fastest, longest, coldest, cheapest, anything you want it to be within your video topic. The real fun begins when you assign a number to the listicle because it triggers two things in that YouTube algorithm. It sets a certain expectation in the viewer's mind, but it also has the capacity to challenge that. How many video ideas are there in this video? 5? Maybe 6 because I mentioned that daily ideas tool at the beginning of this video. But that can generate 50 ideas a day in itself. Over 1,500 video ideas a month. It's a statement that's kind of true, but is the viewer going to believe me if I put that in the title and the thumbnail? How do the numbers in a listicle impact the potential viewer? If you are able to do a longer list than anybody else on YouTube for your particular topic, that has appeal in itself. But what if you could do, say, the top 10 of a listicle in 3 minutes? That's nice, bite-sized, compact. That may be another reason to convince the viewer to click. On the other hand, simply an unusual number may be enough of a reason to convince the viewer to click. Yep. Alright, for some weird reason, you had me at 27. In a recent interview Film Booth conducted with legendary YouTube editor Hillier Smith, he said, if your audience has the same emotion that they had at the start of a video and then the same emotion at the end, you have a problem. This centers around the concept of taking the viewer on a journey, literally changing the emotional state of this YouTube algorithm. If the viewer is wiser, happier, more motivated, perhaps even a little teary by the end, they are much more likely to remember the video. On the other hand, if the viewer experiences no change in emotional state by the end of the video, they'll have likely forgotten about it within the hour. Which, curiously, is exactly what happened when I watched Solo, a Star Wars story. Can't remember anything about it. These types of videos are often told through stories. For example, first time experiences. First time driving, a first time home buyer, first year at college, the list is endless. Daily routine videos. They may sound boring to you as a person doing all of the routine, but that could be absolutely fascinating to your loyal, committed, loving audience. And then there are stories such as my life as a teacher, a prison guard, a farmer, a foster parent. Again, the list is endless. Whatever your video topic, these are the concepts that are going to trigger this YouTube algorithm. And this is a tool that's going to help you generate tons more video topic ideas specifically in your area of interest.